Hey everyone, and welcome! Today, we're going to dig into one of the most rewarding things you can do, growing your own food. And we're going to focus specifically on how to make your garden just absolutely thrive in Indonesia's amazing tropical climate. So, let's get our hands dirty.
Just think about that for a second. Seriously, no more mad dashes to the market for that one missing ingredient. Instead, you just, step outside your kitchen door and pick the freshest stuff imaginable for dinner. This isn't some far-off dream. It's totally doable, and we're going to show you exactly how. And you know what? This isn't just a little hobby for a few people anymore. Oh no, it's a full-blown movement. All across Indonesia's big, bustling cities, people are finding these little unused spaces, balconies, rooftops, tiny little backyards, and turning them into these vibrant, food-producing green oases. It's awesome.
So to help you get started, we've broken it all down into 5 simple parts. First, we'll look at this whole urban garden boom. Then, we'll get you started with the best, easiest plants for beginners. After that, we'll talk about how to work with the seasons here, lay out the basic steps for success, and finally, show you how to protect your plants naturally. So, first up, why is this happening right now? Well, especially in cities like Jakarta, there's this huge cultural shift happening. People really want to reconnect with their food, They want to know where it comes from, make sure it's good quality, and just find that little slice of nature, a green escape right in the middle of all the concrete. And yeah, that old idea that you need this huge plot of land to grow anything, that's completely outdated. Modern urban farming methods, the kind you see at Jakarta's agro-edu-tourism centers, are proving that even a tiny balcony can be incredibly productive.
And the best part is, you don't have to figure all this out by yourself. Awesome community movements are popping up everywhere, taking over unused bits of land and using really smart techniques like hydroponics and container gardening. It's all about sharing what you know and making our cities greener, together.
Okay, so now you're probably feeling inspired. But the big question is, where do you actually start? Well, the key to building confidence is getting a few quick wins under your belt. So let's dive into the absolute perfect plants for a beginner gardener. Here we go. These 5 are just fantastic choices for your very first garden. Not only are they super easy to grow in Indonesia's climate, but they're staples in the kitchen, right? They'll give you that amazing feeling of harvesting your very own food in practically no time. First step, Kangkung. You might know it as water spinach. This stuff is the undisputed champion of instant gratification. I mean, from the time you plant the seed to the time you're harvesting, you're looking at less than a month. It's so rewarding. And right behind it, you've got bayam, or spinach. It's another superstar for getting fast results. It's perfect for soups, salads, you name it. And just like kangkung, it grows so fast and easy, it's the perfect way to build up your gardening confidence. Now, this is where home gardening gets really practical. I mean, who doesn't need chili peppers on hand at all times? You can grow a surprising amount in just one small pot, which means you are always ready to whip up some fresh sambo. Okay, let's talk about something that is absolutely crucial. See, unlike places with 4 distinct seasons, gardening in Indonesia is all about understanding the rhythm of the rain and the sun. Planting the right thing at the right time is, well, it's everything. So you've basically got 3 seasons to get familiar with. There's musim hujan, which is the rainy season, musim kemarau, the dry season, and then musim pancaroba, that kind of unpredictable transitional time in between. Each one has its own unique personality. Think of this chart as your secret weapon. So during the rainy season, all that water is perfect for leafy greens like bayam, but you gotta watch out for fungus. Then, in the dry season, fruiting veggies like tomatoes and chilies absolutely love all that sun, but you'll see more insect pests. And pancaroba, the transition time, it's actually great for planting almost anything if you're prepared for some pretty unpredictable weather. All right, it's time to get our hands dirty. We're going to walk through the absolute fundamental steps that'll apply to pretty much any plant you decide to grow in your new garden. Whatever you do, do not skip this step. Everything, and I mean everything, starts with good soil. It doesn't matter if you're using a fancy pot or a garden bed. Creating a nutrient-rich foundation by mixing in some compost is the single most important thing you can do for your plants. Okay, this little roadmap right here is your key to success. Step 1, start with good quality seeds. We've already talked about step 2, getting that soil ready. For step 3, find a spot that gets at least 6 hours of direct sun. Most veggies need it. Number 4, water consistently, but don't drown them. Soggy soil can be just as bad as dry soil. 5, just keep an eye out for pests. And finally, number 6, the best part,
Harvest your goodies when they're ripe for the best possible flavor.
Let's chat for a minute about something that makes a lot of new gardeners really nervous: pests. But before you even think about reaching for a chemical spray, listen up, because there's a much better, safer, and way cheaper way to protect all your hard work. It's a totally valid fear, right? You put in all this time and effort, and the absolute last thing you want is for some bugs to come along and ruin your harvest. So, what's the secret weapon? That's right. The solution isn't some harsh chemical spray. It's probably sitting in your kitchen right now. Ingredients like chili have these natural compounds in them that pests absolutely hate. It's effective, it's organic, and it is so easy to make. And here it is, a super simple, really powerful pesticide made from chili peppers. That stuff that makes chilies hot, capsaicin, is a fantastic pest deterrent. You just blend them up, mix with water, let it sit overnight, strain it, and boom, you have an organic spray ready to go. It is literally that simple. So there you have it, your complete roadmap to starting a home garden. From a rooftop in Jakarta to a small pot on your own balcony, the chance to grow your own food is right there for the taking. The only question left is, what are you going to plant first?